All right, so check this out. We just got a major update on the beef between Donald Trump and Elon Musk, and it continues to get worse for the Republican Party. According to this new NBC News article, Elon Musk is willing to go nuclear. He's willing to go all the way to destroy the Republican Party and anybody that defends Donald Trump, and he's willing to spend money to do it. We have this new article from NBC that says nervous Republicans flee the Trump Elon Musk blast radius. A lot of these congressional Republicans, these MAGA people who are always so vocal and seem to have an opinion on everything, are staying really quiet right now. NBC writes, the bromance may be dead, but Republicans worry that an escalating feud between Donald Trump and Elon Musk could live on, leaving collateral damage in its wakes for weeks, months, or even years. Obviously, the cause of this beef is the big, beautiful bill. It's Donald Trump's signature policy, which Musk hates. He's also said, Elon has said, that he will spend money to oust Republican lawmakers who vote for it. And that's obviously incredibly concerning for Republicans. And according to a close Elon Musk advisor, quote, he does not give an F about Republicans or the RNC or House seats or whatever, a Musk advisor said on Thursday in the middle of their social media war. The advisor was given anonymity to speak candidly about the blowup. He said, quote, or they said, he will blow them up. He will. I mean, we already know Republicans are going to lose the House. The Senate will likely be fine, but Elon does not give an S about that party stuff. But of course, Republican lawmakers care a lot, especially when it comes to their own congressional races and chairmanships, which would be in danger if Musk tried to oust them from power in next year's midterm elections. I think that this quote right here is incredibly significant. It says that Elon Musk is willing to go all the way. He's willing to sink the Republican Party if he needs to. And obviously, the Republicans know the power of Elon Musk's money. I mean, they used it very well in the last election, and now they don't want to be on the receiving end of that attack money. And yet Elon Musk seems ready to go all the way. And it shows you that this is not some just random Twitter beef. It's not just going to blow over in the next couple of days. Elon Musk appears ready to put his money where his mouth is. In interviews with Republican lawmakers and operatives with ties to Congress, a clear theme emerged. Republicans should be scared of getting crosswise with either Trump or Musk, a tough task when they are slinging mud, insults, and threats at each other. In short, other Republicans are like the kids caught between parents in the midst of a possibly brutal divorce. Now, I actually think that that description is a very accurate one. People like Marjorie Taylor Greene, the Lauren Boeberts of Congress, who swear by Donald Trump and also Elon Musk, don't know which side to pick. That's why they're suddenly so quiet. They're not taking a side. They're not supporting one man or the other. They're just silent. They seem to have an opinion on everything, but when it comes to this, they're eerily quiet. Representative Don Bacon, who represents a competitive Nebraska district, said, I'm staying out of it. There's a good verse in Proverbs, stay out of fights. I'm staying out of this one. Of course, he is a Republican. Now, there are some people who are in Donald Trump's inner circle who are not staying out of it. They're very much going full steam ahead. For example, Steve Bannon, of course, one of Donald Trump's longtime advisors and major supporters, said people, including myself, are recommending to the president that he pull every major contract associated with Elon Musk and that major investigations start immediately. In particular, Bannon said the South African-born Musk's immigration status, security clearance, reported drug use, relationship with China, and involvement with attempting to get President Xi to the inauguration should all receive scrutiny. And this is something that other people in Donald Trump's inner circle have echoed. But you see these MAGA Republicans in Congress kind of wanting to stay out of it. And this is also why. In this NBC article, it includes this part. It says just a few months ago, Musk indicated he would put $100 million into PACs associated with Donald Trump. That money never came, and now it won't, the Musk advisor said. In addition, Republicans have to worry that vast sums will be used against them if they vote for Trump's bill. And here's the quote that has really rocked the Republican Party to its core. It's gone about the money, the Musk advisor said of the money. He's going to go nuclear. He will support Democrats if needed. He absolutely will. A close advisor to Elon Musk is saying that he's so angry at Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans that he will actually spend money on supporting Democrats. Now, I do want to take a moment here and say that I don't think Democrats should necessarily be embracing Elon Musk. I don't think that we should celebrate him if he decides to give money to Democrats. I mean, remember, his legacy is taking food, water, medical supplies away from poor children in countries around the world and killing those very kids. You know, Bill Gates said it pretty eloquently. the richest man in the world taking things from the poorest people in the world is a grim sight. And that's exactly what Elon Musk's legacy is. So what we're seeing here is not something to be like, oh yeah, let's bring him back to our side. Just remember who he is. But it is still fun to watch them eat themselves alive, as the Republicans do so often. But we also have some other new reporting from Politico that the Trump White House is looking to seek a truce with Elon Musk. It seems like this quote in this article has really gotten to the White House, and Republicans are demanding that Donald Trump make good with Elon Musk. According to Politico, a phone call has been scheduled to hopefully bridge the divide. Donald Trump projected an air of nonchalance in an interview on Thursday with Politico over obviously the sparring with Elon Musk. Separately, and here's the important part, White House aides, after working to persuade Donald Trump to temper his public criticism of Musk to avoid escalation, scheduled a call on Friday with the billionaire CEO of Tesla to broker a peace. So later in the day, at the time you're seeing this, apparently Donald Trump and Elon Musk, or at least Trump advisors and Elon Musk, will be getting on a phone call to hopefully bridge the divide, hopefully mend things. Now, will that happen? I'm not so sure. Donald Trump has said some terrible things about Musk, and Musk has said some terrible things about Trump. Remember, Trump threatened to take away Elon Musk's government contracts and subsidies. He said he has Trump derangement syndrome, that he is disappointed in Elon, that they won't have a good relationship anymore. We know that Elon said that Trump is on the Epstein files, that Donald Trump is a liar, that Trump would not have won without him. So if they can really make amends here, I'd be surprised, but it seems like they're trying. Now, Donald Trump seemed pretty calm and decent with everything's going on. He was asked about this in the interview, the beef with Elon Musk, and he said, oh, it's okay. It's going very well. Never done better. The numbers, and bragging about his polling, are through the roof. The highest polls I've ever had, and I have to go. And I guess he ended the phone call after that. But it seems like the Trump White House, or at least Donald Trump, are recognizing the damage that could be done by Elon Musk, the damage he's willing to do, and they're the ones waving the white flag. They're the ones reaching out to Elon Musk saying, hey, we don't want you to be our enemies. We don't want you tossing that money to the Democrats. Why don't you come back over to us? And I also just want to show you this in addition to the story we're talking about here, which is the media is certainly digging into this whole conflict between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. This is the front page of the New York Post today. It says, I hate my ex. Listen, I hate the New York Post. It's incredibly conservative, but I got to give credit where credit's due. This is a pretty creative title. So the media is certainly not backing down. A lot of figures in the kind of the tabloid media are certainly digging into this Musk-Trump conflict. They don't want an end in sight. And other people who are really loyal to Donald Trump are still crying over it right now as we speak. Laura Loomer, who you all know is probably Donald Trump's biggest fan. She practically worships the man. She has been crying, and I really mean it. It seems like crying on Twitter tonight, saying everything's going to be fine. Donald Trump is president. Life is good. It seems like a lot of cope to me. She's retweeting JD Vance, who posted a positive comment about Donald Trump. She also said Donald Trump won the election because he's the most inspirational presidential candidate in the world. He's my hero, she says. Very, very strange. She also begged Elon Musk to say something nice about Donald Trump, saying, please tweet something nice about Donald Trump tonight. She is not doing well. And if you would have seen my last video, you can see that a lot of people in the MAGA movement are not doing well. They are not taking this beef well. They're not taking it nicely. They're all kind of crashing out. They're coping over it. And it seems like they're very upset. So listen, all told, I just wanted to show you this article that apparently Elon Musk is ready to go nuclear. Will this truce that they talk about, this phone call that has been scheduled, will that make things better? That remains to be seen. But look, I will leave the video there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. It goes an incredibly long way. Also drop a like on the video, comment, let me know what you think about this story. And as I always say, I greatly appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.